Welcome back. This is Lone Wolf, and we're playing Vintage Story on version 1.19.8. And thanks for spending your time with me today. Hope you enjoy this episode. Let's see. Let's check on the state of things here. It's okay there. Yeah, I know I've got leather sitting there that needs attention, but just grabbing this just in case we need to fire it up again. We do, but it's not quite ready yet. Probably fire up in a charcoal burn. Got a fair amount of it right there. Oh, well, but we don't have berries, that's right. Why am I getting no sound from the game? Well, we were getting audio from the game. I just didn't have the mic turned up at all. Some fruit. While we're waiting for that last little bit of coal to burn. Just check with our beasties out here and make sure that they're well fed. Hostile zone called the pigs. It doesn't cost me my life. Wow. Got some cleaning that needs to be done in here. That needs me up, dude. Or doodad, don't know. Oh. That's great. Come follow me. I've got something for you over here. You didn't just run away. Did you? So who was the one that was pissed off at me? There. Took care of you. Sow, huh? Wow, so you need to be killed. I don't know what that looked like to you, but that looked to me like I had a pig that came out the gate with me, but hard to say. Because didn't find any evidence of him elsewhere. Got way too many piggies out there. See if this is ready. Should also see what state we're in. 19, okay, so that was burn one. Got it. Should just probably put this out here to rot. Speaking of which, it should be an absolute guarantee that dough has rotted. Yes, the dough has rotted. That was a lot of work. Turn a whole, well, to grind a whole trunk. And then even more work to turn it into dough. But I turned half of it into dough. That was about all I could cope with for one sitting. But clearly that's the answer to the question, what do you do with all this flax? Put it in the quern, grind it, turn it into dough, and basically it's instant rot. Wow. So the flour, that is not the flour. Where's the flour? Oh, the flour's still, yeah, the flour's still down in the basement. Wow. This is highly productive, my goodness. Now I know why my friend on Mystic Wind kept wanting to buy my flax. Though it was lots of work, I can understand it now. My goodness. This is on an industrial scale here. Wow. Well, my berries certainly worked. But, oh my goodness. This works even more. Let me look at that. We filled all of these trunks up. Or barrels up, sorry. But we've got, actually we've got a little rut there. It's not going to quite fill this one. It's going to get it closer. Wow. So that one's got full grain. And peanuts. That was my berry guy. Let's just put you in here. But you're well on your way to the rot. Okay. If I put forth the effort, we'll get all this stuff ground and turned into dough. Boy, it's not going to be today. I've had enough dough making to last me a while. And I imagine you've had enough of me making dough to last you a while. Alright. That is a lot of pigs in here. I think I'd have to go back and look, but I'm guessing that sow was something less than Gen 3, but I don't know. Alright, so as far as what I plan to do at the castle, first thing I want to do is dig lower in that basement so that it's got more headroom. I mean, we did take it up one, so now it's at least 3 high, so it's far more comfortable. And we're gonna make it a little taller. And all of this is covering nicely. We have lots of cabbage and we've got lots of peanuts. What I need to be careful of is that I don't let things go too far to where I run low on things. So we've got all but a full chest of rice grains, so we don't need to make any more of that. Okay, peanuts, and a little bit more peanuts. Let's top that off while we're there. We've got some fruit in here. This is just finished, so we just pull this out. 20, now that was an odd number. Yep, half. A trunk of flour to process. Oh, for crying out loud. So if we look at the grain, the flour, it has long shelf life too. Oops. Get this process started. So strong tan, nothing in anybody. Not because we don't have any leather to process. We have some, but a rush there. And we've got how much? Coming on 700. Oh, we've got all these to process too. Jeez. So we'll get these in. They're perfectly fine sitting right where they were, but this needs to be done at some point, so why not right now? Sweet. So I'm thinking about the floor over at the castle. And I think I want to go with shale rock again, which is what I have upstairs here. And I'm just really, really happy with this. The walls in there, you know, I'm going to want to have them bright. Try to decide if I want to bring these with me or not. And I guess I've decided with me. Right to the castle we go. the ground. And I'm sure I'm not getting the spacing just right. Don't care enough to worry about it. That one definitely spot doesn't. Interesting. All right, so let's take a look here. We come in. So we could raise the roof without trouble that much. So now that I've broken all the grass, we take up all the dirt. Come on. So I was using that to help me gauge how far I could go, because I'll bring the entrance on this side down just as I have that, but now we will have lots of headroom here. And I'll probably put in a block for the ceiling, because I'll have enough headroom to lower that by one. Because I'm not going to change what's in the ceiling, because that's the floor from above, and I'm not interested in altering the structure pretty much at all. I want the castle act. As untouched by me as possible. But if I'm going to occupy it, then you know, I've got to have a place to occupy. Because once again, I don't want to alter what's going on in the castle itself. I took over the castle because it's freaking incredible just as is. We definitely want something that is not dirt walls too. We don't want dirt floor, we don't want dirt ceiling, we don't want dirt walls. We want something nice. And while I'm no builder, I can do better than dirt. Right, I'm being told that my inventory is full. It's just muddy gravel, right? Guess I'll bring you back after I do this. So, taking the stone out, making progress. Got a couple more layers to take down. And lots and lots of dirt. Like some stones. On the walls. This whole place just looks horrible right now, but that's to be expected. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I just know that the castle is incredible. It was overrun. I worked hard to take it over. I think it's gorgeous, so that's all I know right now. I want it. And the way that it's linked up between my home and this just makes it as though it's just an extension of my current base. Alright, next layer. I think it's quite interesting and telling. So here I'm taking off layers of dirt, and we did just take off layers of stone. But we see under here muddy gravel. So what that tells me is that the world was generated and then these ruins were placed on top of whatever was there. Because this obviously would have been, covered by water, this muddy gravel. Not that I know anything, but that's what makes me, or that's what this makes me think of is, okay, well. And at some point the ruins have to be placed, so find out after world generation, I suppose. But again, I don't know anything. I just find it very interesting. Shovel just broke. Oh, obviously I haven't been paying attention to eating either. I should probably eat and get myself another shovel. Probably take this trunk back because I'm getting it quite full already. Let's see if I have, oh, no, that's not what I had in mind. First I'm just trying to take my personal trunk off, personal chest off. Nope, no shovel. Yeah, I would definitely take this one home. It's full. Oh, before I forget, let's get a shovel. And I guess we need to make some bronze better crates. Grades. I know I've got a couple others that need to be upgraded too, so I'm going to go ahead and make 3 plates. But while we're doing that, I better check to make sure what I need to create it. Oh. They don't need to be They're not plates. Need 4 of them each. It's 3. Again, they're all stacking. Looks like I need some planks. And what was it? Chest, I suspect. Right, so I need a chest. So let's make, oh, chess. Oh, looks that's the perfect number. Alright, so you need to be upgraded. You need to be upgraded. But you're not the only two. There. Oh look, I already upgraded Paradotype. Well, I don't know which ones need to be upgraded next. I've got 3 bronze, copper there. Let's upgrade it to iron. Okay. That's hilarious. Gonna do. So we're gonna do that. Okay. Back to the dirt. Sure, I have a muddy gravel here somewhere. I'll be getting something I'm actually interested in. It's just something that I've picked up somewhere along the way. Muddy gravel? Anyone? Muddy gravel? Muddy gravel? Yeah, this is my poor attempt at Bueller. Muddy gravel? You know what? Muddy gravel's gonna go right there. Let's get back to work. Brand new shovel. Yep, I'm glad I opened this all the way up that I did because, well, where I'm landing, it's making me happy that I did. Alright, back to it. Alright, another layer done. Look at how nice and high this evening is getting. back at it. Oh boy. You know how excited I get about anthracite. The best fuel in the game. Period. End of statement. No room for debate whatsoever. It is the best fuel in the game. It burns hot, it burns long. So it looks like we're getting more digging underneath the base to do. Huh. Wow. Now we found anthracite out here already once before, and we've mined it up, but this obviously anthracite can be found in the area, so this will be an area that I'll probably do a lot more subterranean exploration, because if there's one thing I love, it's anthracite. That's so awesome. So you look now, this is nice. We've got one, but we'll replace that with a ceiling. So 1, 2, 4, 5. 5 height room it's a nice comfortable room. We're not making a ballroom down here or anything. I might want higher ceilings if it were a ballroom. But I think I'll be happy with the 5 height room. Just thinking about the different materials that I might want to use in here. I've got the slate for the floor, which we're going to use slate. It's amazing how many things that I can't remember that I've known, but I don't know if I can take the slate rock and turn it into a slab with a saw or not. I just can't remember, so I'm going to check that out and maybe see if I can put half slabs for the floor. That does cause a problem if you use a half slab, especially if you use it on the bottom half. Unless things have changed, and unless my memory is wrong, if I use a half slab on the lower half, I think drifters don't spawn there, but I guess I'm not really that worried about drifters. I've got lanterns. If I want more lanterns, I just make more lanterns. But I was thinking about that. So that's one of the things I'm going to be looking at. I'm a huge fan of the small stone brick, so I would probably, well, look at there. I would probably use the small stone chalk for my walls. I want it bright, 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 bright. Oh. Anyways, so I was thinking about maybe using that for the interior walls. And for the ceiling, I was thinking about maybe I'd make some plaster. I don't know. I know it's all the same color except for the floor. Somehow that's not bothering me. But somehow it looks like I'm full of inventory. So we've got some medium utility soil and obviously muddy gravel. Yeah, okay, cool. I don't think this is a cave. It's not, it's just a hole. I'm liking the 6 high ceiling too, by the way. And if I wanted to go down one lower, I certainly could do that. But there's no question I'm going to put something on the ceiling, because first goal is to preserve the castle as is. Whoa. Yeah, I actually saw the hole, but I didn't do anything to keep myself from falling down it. It's kind of dumb, but what I did. Oh, built-in spa. Look at that. Interesting. Let's check this. Got muddy gravel in it. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, when broken. Okay. All cobblestone, okay. So I don't want cobblestone. So if I polish the rock, then I can cut it in half. And I'm not looking to polish the rock because it gets, if you just look at the color here and the color here, that's a lot darker, but maybe I'll do that anyways. But I either get cobblestone, not looking for cobblestone, so I can have cobblestone slab, or I can go for polished rock and then to put the darker color. Not the end of the world, especially if I have all the bright stuff on the walls like I'm talking about. Well, let's go see what we have at base. If I want chalk, obviously I got to go up to the chalk zone, but let's see what we've got in store for chalk. Chalk rock, chalk sand. So we've got 167 rocks. You know, Turned that into 300 and what is it? 34. I don't know. Not good at math. Yeah, we didn't make anything for the muddy gravel, did we? Still think we should have something, but maybe we have it sitting in a chest upstairs or something. What is that? Limestone sand, okay. Well, I know one thing we could do. There we go. These don't need their own. Crate. Oh, yes, all my copper stuff. I guess definitely want to go after the anthracite. I know, let's go back. So let's go for site. Well, actually, if I'm intelligent and we want to pretend that I am, trace amounts of anthracite. So there's another 1 or 2 blocks here somewhere, maybe. I'm not going to spend a ton of time looking for a trace amount. Look at that. That's worth pursuing. Obviously right here there isn't the anthracite. We've got just a trace. We don't even have a trace there. Oh, well, there's small amounts. Okay. Well, let's see what it says down this way. Okay, there's our hole. Oh, didn't realize we were... So trace that way. So we've got small this other way. Small. Okay, so no anthracite this direction, or that direction particularly. Oh, this is, we haven't discovered this before. Okay. All right. All kinds of fun things under here. So we've got small anthracite somewhere this direction. Okay. Just doesn't stay fresh all that long. It's okay. We think we knew that. Well, there's some anthracite right there. Looks like we might have found a small amount, but there's got to be more than this if it's small. That doesn't qualify as small. Still has small amounts. Well, let's look this way. Okay. Go down. Well, we did say small right here. Yeah, so it's not down. All right. Where are you, anthracite? Seems to be the direction. Okay. Take long for the grass to show up, does it? I think what I want to do is get started putting the ceiling in. Oh, I know we have flint. Doesn't much look like flint though. If I recall correctly, it seemed like it was over on this side. There it is. And the anthracite will be downstairs. Okay. Plaster takes quicklime. Right. You start with lime. So you bake lime, you quicklime. Okay. Grinds into. So grind to me says burn. Go turn the burn on. Burn is something that could possibly just be left on. So it just doesn't make the noise. And boy, it goes nice and fast. 4% wind. That absolutely amazes me, the speed that we're getting out of 4% wind. But we didn't get that until we added the last set of 8 sail rotors. That's what tipped this to where it had the power to rotate quickly. There is one more level of gearing we could do because it's rotating faster. And I don't know if we're going to do that or not. Be happy with this. And I don't normally sit here and wait for stuff to grind, but right now I'm just kind of enjoying the fruits of my labor, where we finally have hit the right threshold where speed is real. Sometimes I just like to watch and marvel. Alright, well, 5 done. It's the one in the quern. And I'm probably going to make more fire pits, because it's a fire pit where these cook. So if we're looking to get things expedited, then more fire pits is the answer. I think we may actually just, right? Yeah, we'll probably fire pits in down here. So let's get some grass. That's where the muddy gravel went. Well, we got a spot for you now. I think we can these actually set as a fire pit. Just by using coal. I don't remember, but this isn't a lot of work to just grab some logs. And now these are established as fire pits. Now we can grab some coal. One fire pit, one stack of lime. I don't know if I have any plaster made. Oh, what are you doing, Wolf? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea how long or how much fuel it will take to cook these, but we're going to start with a brown coal. Just get them lit, get them started. Okay, so they're lit. And I'm just going to get an idea of, once it heats up, how long does it, how much fuel does it take? What is the burn temperature on this? So baking temperature 825, and this will get up to 1100. So it's just out of reach of firewood, so you can't do it with firewood. So that's 16 each. Let's go see if I have any plaster. Plaster, okay, so I've got 36. So plaster you can do different things with. That might not be bad for the ceiling. So that takes half the wood. And what that'll do is it'll give a border around each square in the ceiling. That might be worth doing. Need more firewood. So what is that, maple? I think I might have enough spare. Time for another saw down here. One durability per board, per log, I mean. Okay. while we've got the quicklime cooking, let's just kind of give this a try, see what it looks like. See what I think. Hello, lag. See if I can even reach the ceiling. Oop. Let's see what I think of that. What's your deal? Okay. Yeah, it's more interesting than just, wait a minute. So, looks like, okay, so depending upon how it's placed, if I place it on the block above, then I get that. But if I place it against the block, then the, yeah, pattern is different. Got it. Well, this is the end of the episode. Thank you for spending your time with me and watching this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've had fun playing. If you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing to my channel, and thank you to all of those who already have. If you like this video, please click on the like button, and I would love to hear from you, so please post comments on my videos. I will get back to you, respond to those. As always, come watch the next episode with me, won't you? Thank you so much, and goodbye.